me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world.
What's up, guys? It's Kawadashi here. We are back. I am wanting to start this new series because I've been getting into this little rabbit hole of AI artwork. If you don't know much about it, it is basically where you use a prompt and descriptive words, and the AI will create a piece of artwork. It's very fun, very addicting. I tried it out and then I just dived right into it. While I did my dive and I looked up, different YouTube videos and some websites about, how to make the artwork a little bit more better looking, I guess you could say. I found this website called Weird Wonderful AI Art, and they gave a list of about 600 plus artists that were, different styles, and you can use those artists to change the style for how you wanted your artwork to look. So this series is basically me going to go through the different artists that I like, throw in different prompts than what the website threw in, and go from there. If you like it, hit the like button. If you have any additional artists that you would be interested in seeing, leave that in the comment. And if you dislike it, leave in the comments as well what I can do to change, to better improve. With that being said, we're going to go into the prompts. So I wrote 4 prompts on top of the 2 prompts that the website came up with, which I wasn't a big fan of just because it was some of the artists looked the same. And I was like, well, there has to be something different. So let me throw in some more prompts. So the first prompt, we got music gives happiness, comfort, and joy. And then art style by whoever did the art. The one thing I like about this prompt is when you throw in stuff like joy, happiness, emotions like that, the AI kind of has a different way of drawing it, you could say. How do you draw happiness? Some people might think it's a smile, some people might think it's a color, some people might think it's, sunset on the beach, that's happiness, that's joy. So the AI has different ways of interpreting that based off of the artist's style. So I think for me, out of the 4 prompts, I think this first one is the most diverse, and I think the most I've enjoyed. Second one, I took a little bit of a different side, is a hooded figure lurking in the dark back alley of a cyberpunk city in a horror movie scene, scary, lonely, cinematic, raining, and then the art style by whoever. I wanted something that was a little bit more on the other side of happiness. And what I've noticed with this one is the scenery and the hooded figure were very similar in most of the artworks, but the art style, how it was drawn, is different. Depending on who the artist is. If it's more of a comic book kind of person, it has a more comic book feel to it. If it's more of an actual painter, then it has that more painterish kind of feel. The third prompt, this is a long one, it's a mouthful. Here we go. Full body diesel punk wizard opening a portal to the post-cyberpunk world. Intricate galaxy inlay plus high ultra detail. Plasma neon eternal glow. Precise consciousness projection, astral projection, octane render, photoreal, 8K, volumetric lighting. I know it's a mouthful, but this was a contrast to the hooded figure. With that being said, the scenery or the actual person was very different in all the different styles, but the look itself was similar. Even if I put a comic book as opposed to a painter, most of it looked the same. It was just different poses, different details in the cloak, all that. So I found that kind of interesting. Even though you get really, really specific, it kind of narrows the AI to focus on what you're saying as opposed to just the artist. So you gotta keep that in mind. That it reads left to right. So I think the left is the most important unless you add different weight to different things. So that's a whole, mathematical equation that you can dive into that I've been loving. I've been diving into it. And then the very last one, I wanted to try to see how it would handle music lyrics. Because, you know, sometimes you catch a song and you're like, wow, I wonder what that would look like, right? So I picked my favorite band, 21 Pilots, Holding On To You, sanding down the mountain range of my left side brain, twisting the kaleidoscope behind both of my eyes, and then I added photographic, cinematic lighting, and Unreal Engine. I wanted to see what the AI would do. And what I noticed, like I said, it's starting from the left to the right. So mountain range, there are tons of mountains. And then going to the second part where it says behind both of my eyes, there were sometimes I would get eyes in the images. So like I said, you want to keep your most important thing to the left and then have the, you know, make it that way. And I know the camera's kind of mirrored, so it's like backwards, but your left, not my left, or this, you know, this left. No, you get it, you got it. I believe in you. So, like I said, this is like a little intro to kind of all the different artists I'm going to go to. I'm probably going to start alphabetically from A all the way to Z, and then throw in some, you know, if they, you know, work together or something like that. I'll probably throw some in like that. So I hope you enjoy. Like I said, I've been using AI artwork for my thumbnails, so I'll probably keep using AI artwork, plus using it, you know, for my own personal enjoyment. It's a lot of fun. Midjourney has a free trial if you're interested in that. I'm not sponsored by any way. I'm too small to be sponsored anyways. But if you don't want to give it a try, that's what I use, Midjourney. Also give the website a check when you, or if you're already using AI and you need some inspiration with different artists. Like I said, they have 2 prompts already, like a lily and a building. And some of them are really good, but some of them are very similar, so that's why I wanted to do my own little difference. That being said, I want to thank you so much for watching this little short little clip with my little projects. Yeah, like, subscribe, comment, all the fun stuff YouTubers tell you about. And until next time, I shall see y'all later.